Fourth try works. It's that kind of a Sunday. Ratings one and all. It's Sunday night. First of all, you have to forgive me for the lighting. I'm trying to do this thing at night. If I have one light going, I get real bad. You get real bad lighting if I have one light system on, so I do two, figuring, okay, you might see me better. Well, I can probably get this fucking editing, post-production, whatever. All right, but I digress. I'll get to the real shit I want to get to, but first of all, I got to do a little, well, that's not self-promotion, but I got to do this. Congratulations to Tony Stewart for winning a NASCAR championship tonight. There at Homestead Speedway, which is outside of Miami. It's his third title. This one because the car he actually owns the team that he drives for. So hey, so like I said, those who follow NASCAR, they know they changed the point system this year. So guess what, kids? You got what you wanted. Now, when you pick up your morning paper, and you'll see that it's a statistical tie between Tony and Carl Edwards, but the tiebreaker is Tony got 5 wins. All 5 of those wins came in this chase for the Cup format, which is 10 races. So it's like, hey, the guy won half the races that you're supposed to win, but it still came down to a tie because it's just this point thing is just a little complicated, even though they tried to simplify it. But still, and by the way, just so you'll understand, I'm wearing an old one. So this is back when we still drove for Jokic Racing. I just never changed these damn things. Why should I? But anyway, but it still does not matter. Congratulate. And by the way, Bill, we should congratulate Carl Edwards as well. And as I said, this came down to the last race, and both of them had to do what they were supposed to do. And, you couldn't ask for anything else. So for those of you following NASCAR, I've satisfied you all. It turned out this was the only thing today that made me happy. Really, I should say it's the only thing this weekend that made me happy. Well, first of all, I'm going to start with this. I'll start with the obvious. Once again today, Rex Grossman found new and novel ways to lose this for the Redskins. Yeah, I know. It's playing Dallas. It was Dallas week. I said it before, I couldn't even get up any type of trash talk. For a moment today, I thought I was actually going to enjoy this. But despite the fact of suddenly finding an offense, suddenly finding the end zone for the first time in like 5.5 games or something. Like you hadn't heard, I was thinking, watching this today, so you hadn't heard Hail to the Redskins at a Coons age. Today you heard it 3 times. Well, 4 if you don't count the pregame festivities. But, it should not have come down to this. It should never have come to overtime. To be completely honest, the only reason why it even got to overtime was that Tony Romo kept shooting himself in the foot. I don't know, but like I said, this whole thing came down, to Rex Grossman getting picked off. I think it was like the 4th quarter, but somehow he avenged that. Lo and behold, you get this thing to overtime and a golden opportunity to win this. And what does Rex Grossman do on 3rd down? Instead of trying to run for extra yardage, just a few extra yards to get it a little closer for the kicker, he decided to slide. And sliding, you lose a yard, which somehow turned out to be the difference in, missing a field goal while wide right. But if you think that's bad, here comes Dallas. They march down the field. Here it is, like 4th down, 4th and whatever the hell it was. out of timeouts, and clearly on the tape, you see Tony Romo, getting ready to hold. And he starts, he starts doing this signal, and everybody realizes, I'm watching at home and thinking, wait a minute, they don't have timeouts. Why are you doing this? All that could have happened was, just call the penalty, backing up 5 yards, and would have made it harder. What does Mike Shanahan do? He calls timeout. I said, the object of the game is you're supposed to help your own team, not the opposition. Colossal fuck ups all around. As I said, this thing went into overtime. 30-27 is your final. Dallas wins this, sweeps the series, pisses everybody off. So much fun with was tuned into the post game show there from CSN Washington. It's the old home team sports for those of you who remember. Tuning in for that. And all I was doing, the only thing I cared about was just read the text messages. I've said before, the guy who invented text messaging never understood the pure evil and vitriol that can be unleashed by sports fans. And it was none truer. But the best text I read, and I forgot who had said it, said, I hate it when I put my toast. I hate it when my toast goes into the oven and it comes out dehauled. The D'Angelo Hall means that it comes out burnt. Yep, that's what happened. D'Angelo Hall decided to open his mouth a few times. And in the process, he basically got burned on all 3 touchdowns that Dallas had scored. He got burned on all that. I said, there's your new name, man. Dehauled. That was funny. I swear to God, the text was funny. Said, I hate it when my toast goes into the oven and it comes out dehauled. Oh, God. That's a new term now, so you can't even say burn now, you say dehauled. Oh, God. I mean, but I couldn't argue it. I mean, why would I argue it? Oh, God. Changes have to be made, to be honest. Somehow you've got to get, and you've got to get Shanahan out of here, get his boy out of here. You got to have a really clean house. You got to find people that are committed to winning. There are some on this team, but what else you can say? But if you think really that's bad, see how the Caps been doing the last couple of games. Jesus motherfucking Christ. Is this going into the toilet? I mean, this early? Lost the last 3 games here, and it's not even necessary. I don't know what Thomas Vokoun's problem is, but he needs to get his head out of his ass. The old expression, like you get beat like a rented mule. It's just the game. I can't think if it was Tuesday or Thursday. I can't think which game it was. It might have been Tuesday or Thursday. I think it was Tuesday when he played Nashville. 54.5 minutes. Game was completely scoreless. Caps score, take the lead. And then lo and behold, last 4+ minutes of the game. And literally like 30 seconds after taking the lead, Nashville goes down, ties it up, and then the last minute of the game, Vokoun gets beat. I mean, just gets absolutely beat. And then on the ensuing face-off, like 5 seconds after the face-off, boom, into an empty net. I thought, ugh. But last night, and play Toronto, yeah. Last night, I was flipping really between watching that and watching UVA playing I'm trying. Boy, my mind's not working today. I'm trying to remember UVA winning Florida State. Thank you. It was a bizarre ending in that, but I'm going back and forth between the UVA game and watching the Cavs. So I figured, okay, I'll watch the UVA game a little bit. From one point, like, the Cavs had 1-0, and then next thing you know, it was like 1-1 after one period. One period. Then the next time I look at it, it's the second period, and Toronto was up 4-1. I'm like, 4-1. I said, what the fuck did I miss? Final score was like I think it was 6-1. I didn't even watch the end of this. And I was like, once again, Volkoon fucks up. And Michael Nouvel really is not that much of an improvement right now. It's not even that much of an improvement. He's got to get his head straight too. I mean, this was just starting. I mean, the season was starting so good. Now, it's not in any danger right now, but still, we have goaltenders that seem to want to stick their own heads up their asses. I don't know. You don't want to piss me off early. Oh God! I mean, Rosemar. Oh yeah, I'll do this. Rosemar. I know you sent a message, and I meant to look at it, and I didn't. I mean, looked at the message, but not the click. I didn't click on the deal there. I wish I had, but I want to apologize for that. So anyway, finally, I'll leave you the final note here, was the UVA game. They beat Florida State. How they did it's an absolutely bizarre ending to it. Simply put, Florida State got off a pass. This is like 6 to 8 seconds left in the game. They complete the pass. It's inbounds. And the clock winds down. Figured, okay, hey, UVA wins this thing by point, right? No, the officials look at this because every play in the ACC gets reviewed. Every play gets reviewed. So the replay officials look at it. They say, well, it's an incomplete pass, which means now they line up, for a field goal that would have won the game for Florida State. And so on that play, as they're lining up, they call some chicken shit penalty on Virginia. I forget what the hell it was. It was offside or whatever. But they call it chicken shit penalty. Moves the ball 5 yards closer. I'm thinking, oh God, this is a chip shot. This is not the way. I mean, so much chicken shit and all that. Wide right. It's wide right. He misses. UVA winds up winning this thing by a point, and I'm like, this thing got extended 2 plays longer than it should have. It's all because of the chicken shit officiating, really. But it worked out. Karma worked out. So now, of course, this sets up next Saturday, which is Virginia Tech, right to play Clemson in the ACC title game come December 3rd. I remember it was December 3rd. So anyway, so that right is going to be like next Saturday. UVA has to win it. They have to win the game to get Clemson. Otherwise, they'll go to some bowl game, whichever it is. But, hey, wahoo wah next week. Beat Tech. Virginia Tech is fucking overrated. I've said this for years. It would just be so perfect. Oh, well. So I will leave all of you with that. It's amazing. I try to get this thing in under 15 minutes, even though I can actually get the capability for 20. But I'm going to end it for y'all right now. And as if this thing unfreezes. There you go. Trying to unfreeze this fucker. There we are, boys and girls. Elementary phrases. Here we go. I have to keep talking here. Just don't sit here and just disregard the last minute or so. I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, God. Try to get to the end of these videos. What does it do? Oh, God. Why do I do these things? I don't want to do this video all over again. I'm not going back and redoing this, by the way. I was there, and God damn it. Here we go. Fuck. Do it all over again. Let me just start this fucker over again. Oh, God. Yeah, this is what happens, gang. Fucker decides to act up. So. Alright, here's what I'm gonna tell you. Disregard the last 2 minutes of this thing. I wish I could edit the bastard out, but I can't. Anyway, we're done. I will see you when I do another one of these. So, as I said, disregard the last 2.5 minutes or so of this video. Live with it. I will see you when I do another one of these videos again. So, adios, motherfuckers. I will see you soon.